26 years, and probably almost 10 times I have brought with me a young assistant to a major organization's training session. I'm not naming any acronyms here. And then I was very excited to do this and thought they would be very excited about their weekend. And what happened? No one engaged them. I would introduce them to fellow tennis pros who were my peers. No one from there would follow up with this young pro who should be encouraged because they're probably very forward-thinking. And then I would go to these meetings and they would say, oh, we're not getting enough young pros. This great organization. And I would go to these meetings and raise my hand and tell them, well, why don't you try talking to them? That was too simple. That's not something that you can program. That's not something that somebody can take credit for. That's nobody's baby. So anyway, there's my anecdote and my editorial. One guy came back and I said, what did you think? What did you think? He said, oh, man, those guys were a bunch of stuck-up, and he said some choice words. And I was like, okay, well, thank you for your honesty. I really appreciate it.
That's great advice. I'm going to kind of stick up for a lot of coaches here because I know there are great coaches out there, lots of great coaches out there doing wonderful work. They also are dealing with their own energy traps and their own stuff as well. And sometimes stepping outside of yourself is a little tough. And the encouragement to do it, like you're actually encouraging them to do that. Just even a little hint about how to do it or that it makes a difference. Like some coaches are very humble. Maybe that's not their first thought of another coach would be interested in what they were saying to them. And so they don't offer help that way. But if they're encouraged to do it, and you have a lot of good things to help people with, you're a good role model, and we need you to speak up and to engage these younger coaches and help them along. That kind of thing would go a long way.